Yo, what's poppin'? Any Given Podcast is Any Given Fridays edition. High school football in the building with that boy Chandler, man. What's poppin', Freaky C?
What's good with it? What's good, fam? Salute, salute.
Man, man, you got your Gator jersey on today. Updates. What's going on with high school football, City League, man? What's poppin'?
So Thursday night I went to Northland and East, and so the
Northland and
whole
East. I heard
season,
that one was a massacre.
so the whole season, I said East was gonna win. East messed around and lost to Whitehall, so I'm like, a couple weeks ago, I'm like, then Northland
Mm-hmm.
went over to Whitehall and tore Whitehall out the frame, like 3 touchdowns. So I'm like,
Mm.
right. And I'm like, Northland, I'm like, all right, so I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go with Northland. Man, Northland's first play of the game, they threw a pick six. And after that, and no disrespect to the quarterback, but he seemed timid to like throw it.
Mm.
He's had a nice drive, and then this is what killed Northland. It was 38 seconds left in the half. They was probably at like East's 40-yard line. So it was about to punt it, but they do the rugby style punt. So he got the ball and
Mm.
kind of like sat there, ran around a little bit, then tried to kick it, block, picked it up,
Blocked it.
scooped it, took it to the crib. So it's 20-0 like that. And then Northland just
Wow.
was on their sideline to
So
just
special teams was going crazy. I heard it was a defensive game and
oh
special
yeah,
teams game. And they
yeah,
up, so
yeah,
they got touchdown on defense and special teams. Phew.
yeah. So that's they scored 14 points off of that, and then Northland kind of just was like,
I seen my boy Daquan Lindsay. He got him a touchdown.
yeah, he had a nasty little touchdown too. He had he
Yeah.
DM me, he had DM me and was like, I'm about to eat. And I'm like, all right, we're gonna see. And he did his thing. He did his thing.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to
So
bro, man. Little bro
I,
looked like he was out there swagging on
he
him.
was, man. He was. He did his thing. I thought, I really was saying the game could go either way, but I never thought it was going to be 26 to donut. Like, that
True,
caught me off
hey,
guard.
man. So
That
what do you
caught me.
think like the inconsistency was? Do you think like you know what I'm saying? Like was it Whitehall's just not, you know what I'm saying, consistent, like, or was it, this team coming back with redemption, like East coming back, like, all right, they had a chip on their shoulder, you know what I'm saying, or something like what do you think was the discrepancy and the inconsistency like that?
Well, I'm a Northland and Whitehall been playing for like 5, 6 years, and Northland never loses to them. And I think East just had a bad game. Just had a bad game against Northland. I mean, I'm sorry,
Okay.
against Whitehall. But East, last time East played at Northland, Northland beat them like 42 to like 7. So East, y'all talk about Northland and Linden, y'all not talking about us. So they came out there like, I mean, when they came out, the teams came out together, they got the little pushing and shoving, like, but they was just like, we ain't losing to them. We to talk. Y'all need to talk about us. Y'all talking about them and them. Y'all ain't talking about us. So they was like, we about to show y'all. They came out
Word.
there and kicked their ass. That's what it was.
Man.
Then you got also on Thursday night, because that was a Thursday night. Linden and Beechcroft played,
Lennon
and
and Beat Pro. Ooh.
so
I,
two
I I
things:
I got a feeling that one was ugly too. I got a feeling.
34 to donut, and I want to say Linden. I don't think Linden has ever shut out Beechcroft in football, and I believe East has never
Wow.
shut out Northland. I believe, but
Wow.
so it was 34. I think it was like 28-0 at half, but they won 34 to nothing, and then Eastmore beat Briggs 20. Was it 24-6? I think 24-6. I believe because it was 6-0 for a while. Matter of fact. I'm sorry, Linden did not play. Linden played yesterday against Beechcroft. Afrocentric played West. And I had to make a call because my dude texted me and I seen a tweet and I'm like, Afrocentric 6-0 at halftime. And I said, hold on.
That's
I called
it.
my dude, like, am I tweaking? No disrespect to West or Afrocentric, but I'm like, nah. Said it's penalties on both sides. He was just like, Afrocentric's offense just ain't clicking. And I'm like, 6-0? And I'm like, and then next thing you know, third quarter Afrocentric start taking off and they end up winning. So that was the Thursday night games was Afrocentric West, and Afrocentric went to West, and they ended up winning 34-0. And then Eastmore beat Briggs 24-6. I think it was Eastmore's homecoming. And then East and Northland was a Thursday night game. So Friday,
Mm.
I went to Walnut Ridge and Marion Franklin. So Ridge, that's another game. It was like, so
Shout
Ridge
out
went
to
down.
Deuce. Deuce is back, baby. Deuce is
That
back,
boy.
baby.
That boy. So they went down the first drive, got to like the 4 yard line, and Deuce threw a pick. It was, and I Deuce my little bro. So if he you shouldn't throw across your body, he threw across his body. And then Marion Franklin was eating up the clock in the first quarter, and then Ridge got the ball back. Nate Cruz, shout out to your son Lou. He was tearing Marion Franklin up in that slot, the little receiver they got. So they score, but then it's like Ridge would get a first down, and then there'd be a sack or a penalty, and they just couldn't get it going in the first half. Deuce came over to me and was like, "I'm about to go off." He came over to me and Tico. Shout out to Tico. He said, "I'm about to go off."
He
I was
said
like,
it.
"All right."
Yeah.
I don't know if you
Hey,
see
I
the
got I
clip
got a I
where
got a video of him, man. Like, bro, going beast mode. I'm like,
yeah,
man,
yeah, yeah.
I'm like, I thought he was down. It was about three defenders trying to tear him down. One
It
was
was more
tearing
than
his
that.
jersey off. I'm
Yeah,
like, bro, he still
yeah,
got. I'm like, boy, that boy looked good. I'm
yeah,
like,
like,
man, he definitely was on some beast mode as a quarterback too. I mean, like,
yeah,
that's your quarterback doing
yeah.
that, man. That boy
He
looking
was
like a
just like,
running back out there,
because I put my phone and camera down, I was about to, because it looked like he was down, bro. And then next
bro. I
thing you
swore he
know,
was.
he turned
I
into
swear he was.
Ultimate Warrior,
Then the
bro.
video kept going.
And I'm like, and I'm like, real talk, that's probably the best play I've seen. Like,
Eddie got up and said, "They can't tackle me."
yeah, it was crazy. So I went to that. Just no offense by Marion Franklin. Their offense just wasn't clicking. Ridge started off slow, and then they start clicking. Then you got this another game I want to tell you about. I seen Independence was up like 41-19 on South, so I'm like, oh okay. A dude texts me like, bro, it's 41-30, and it's like the end of the third. It was two straight fumbles. I'm like, so South, shout out to South and Independence, but South, they,
So it was lopsided at first.
yes, and South fought back,
Wow.
and Independence ended up
Wow.
winning 56-44, but.
I did see that. That was a shootout game.
Yeah, I think my dude texted me at like 10:30, like it just now ended, and I'm like, huh? And you know, the game started at 7 now, so that game
Right.
took forever. So that was a. I'm gonna try to get the film from one of the coaches, but that was a crazy game. So you got. So I'm gonna go through it real quick. So Lyndon McKinley beat Beechcroft 34-0, and then you got that was Thursday night. Eastmore beat Briggs on their homecoming 24-6. Afrocentric beat West 38-0, and then Whetstone.
Any updates on that game? How our boy Caleb do on that game?
So what I definitely,
I hate that we can't get no stats, and I hate that on like Max Preps, only the coaches
yeah.
can update the stats on there. Like I think that is so whack, man.
One thing I give
Shout out to Max
Jamal,
Preps. Like they definitely keep us informed a
oh
lot,
for
and they do a
sure.
lot of good with high school football. But that's one thing that I feel like needs to be tweaked about Max Preps and everything, like the stats, man. We want to know the player stats, man.
One thing about
And
Jamal,
I feel like they should have somebody updating that other than just the coaches, man. Because the coaches
yeah,
they ain't
they
got
got to
time
put it
to
in.
sit
Yeah.
there and update you on the stats, man. They trying to win. They focused on the next game.
One thing about I said Jamal, uh, uh, one thing about Afrocentric is they are good with their stats. So if you eat like if I tweet Jamel, he usually will give it to me. I just keep forgetting. But I know West. So West got to the 1 yard line. It was 20-0, and they threw the ball at the 1 yard line. Don't know why. And Caleb picked it off and took it to the crib. I do know he had that. But and I
He had
seen
a
a
pick
couple
six.
clips.
Okay.
Yeah, I seen a couple clips where he was running. So, but I just don't. I don't know the statistics or whatever.
Anybody else? You know what I'm saying? Giving you any type of life in the city? Because right now it's looking like Linden Afrocentric and Linden Afrocentric and
East.
East. You know what I'm saying? And them look like the top teams right now, man.
So
With Ridge in the ballpark in the conversation as well.
so you got Lyndon McKinley is playing Grandview Heights this week, who's 5-0. That's a game I predict. That's the only
Shout
game I
out to
picked to
Henry
win.
Olinger, man.
Hmm.
Grandview Heights got Henry
Yeah,
Olinger, and that boy just got named number 4 player in the nation
yeah,
on Rivals, bro.
that's the only
He
player
just
that I
went up.
really got.
He was at number 6. He's at number 4 now. That boy been going crazy. Shout out to Henry Olinger, Grandview Heights, man. Like he already committed to University of Indiana and everything. But that's a player that I definitely been on the lookout. I want to see play too. So you said Grandview, they have them this week.
Yes, at Grandview Heights.
It's at Grandview. Okay, okay,
Yeah.
that's gonna be a good game. What do you think about that one? What's your prediction?
I had Grandview beating them at the beginning of the year only because they're more disciplined and they've been Grandview Heights. I ain't trying to disrespect them, but they always make a schedule where they're going to be 8-2, 9-1, and they're usually good. Linden just start getting good, so I think they just have more experience of winning. So
So this is gonna be this the realest test for Linden so far this season. USA.
absolutely, because they don't play Northland until week 9 and East week 10. So absolutely, this is the
Mm,
toughest game they played so far this year, hands down.
okay, okay. Well, we'll definitely be on the lookout for that one, and that is a Thursday or Friday night game.
That's a Friday night game. That's a Friday night game at
Okay.
Grandview Heights, which is on campus.
I think that might be highlighted as our game of the week, man. I think that we definitely gonna look at
Both
that one
five
as our
and zero.
game of the week, man.
Both 5-0.
I definitely am excited to see that when want to see what Linden gonna do with a school like that. I hope they, you know what I'm saying, can hang with them. But like I said, with Grandview's defense, man, they real deal. They real
Mm-hmm.
deal.
Mm-hmm.
Any other non-city league team updates or anything you got for us?
Canal Winchester and Pick Central. Canal Winchester
Shout
is
out to
gone.
Pickett Central,
Yeah.
man. Now that freshman, now
Oh, you talking about EMAC.
EMAC, bro.
Mhm.
What crazy,
His
crazy.
his
That might
dad
be
had him. His dad had him doing some shit when he was young. He got another son that played for the Hurricanes 11U2. That's gonna be special too. But
word.
yeah, he got
He
another one.
DJ got him.
Lil
DJ got him
Stacy.
over there.
Yeah, Lil Stacy. He done had because he started off playing for Mifflin Sharks when he was 7. He was playing for Mifflin and Pickerington, and then DJ ended up getting them like full time. You know what I mean? But they got another one that's gonna coming up. Well, he's a
Man, freshman, like even how that boy, he don't even look like he cut, boy.
yeah.
He looked
I'm
like
telling
a
you,
junior senior right now, and he a freshman.
his
I'm like,
dad
he
getting him
look
right.
grown, boy,
Yeah,
and
his
he
dad.
run like a grown man. He
Yeah,
run that ball like a grown man too.
he gonna be a heavily recruited kid. Like his dad trained him right. He gonna be
They
like
said he already got offers on as a freshman. He got offers already. I'm like, man, who is this kid,
because he be
man?
tearing it up in
But
the camp.
nah, that's something. Shout out to Emac, man. He definitely followed the page this week and
Yeah.
everything. So
Uh,
he been on my radar. You know what I'm saying? I posted him like because I think last week he had what 4 touches for 4 he scored every time he touched the ball. I was like, man, as a freshman, that's insane.
mm-hmm.
That's insane. But Pick Central, definitely a team I wanted to look out for. They also got a kid, Jordan Sanders. If you remember, Kiki went to Eastmore and there. That's her son. He go over there going crazy.
I know that name, bro. It's just I know that name. It'll come. It'll
Now you
probably come
probably
to me
know her.
in the game.
You
I
probably
probably got to
definitely
see
know her
his
from
face.
Facebook.
Yeah,
You
that's
know
what
her
I'm
from
saying.
Facebook, for sure.
Another team I would like y'all to Olentangy Orange. They got the quarterback Levi
Okay,
going to OU. They 5-0 right now. I think they play somebody good this week. I just can't remember, but they 5-0 right now and they doing their thing. So that's another team to me that's like a favorite. And then I'm a even talk outside of 270, 670. Shout out to Massillon, Washington, because they beat Cleveland St. Edwards. Cleveland St. Edwards to me is the best team in the whole state.
St. Edward's always been good. They
Uh,
always been good. They was good. They was good when I was in school. I remember that. I remember that school.
and they still low, but
They
but
they 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 was loaded all like as kids, man. They looked like them was
yeah,
them big boys.
yeah, yeah. So they beat St. Edwards. So that's Everything that was going crazy on this, I had to send y'all the video of how crowded it was, bro. It was like sold out. You know, Madison
Wow.
got that. So them, and then like I said, Canal, for them to give Pickerington a dogfight that they did, like nobody would ever thought that, because it was going back and forth. But Pickerington ended up winning 43-30. But it was going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And whoever number 9 is for Canal Winchester, I don't know who he is, but that's a grown man, black kid. He's a beast. But uh,
Word. We got it. All right. Well, I'm gonna do my research on that one. So we'll look into him too. All the kids that you know what I'm saying. I'm getting hits for like, hey, you gotta check him out. You gotta check him out. Hey, I'm checking him out.
yeah.
I'm coming for him. I definitely want to see him. Any news on RJ Day team, the sales? How did they do this weekend?
They played. Who did they play? They ended up beating a team from Kentucky. They were in a dogfight and they ended up winning 35-21. I don't know their stats, but I know they ended up getting a dub from a good team out of
Okay.
Kentucky. But they won. It was a
So they
dogfight,
still
but they ended
rolling.
up winning. Yeah, they ended. So they're 4-1 now, I believe. So they won against a Kentucky team 35-21. It was closer than what it was, or they ended up edging it out. So I do know that. So I believe they're 4-1, and they play. That's the game I think that's this week. I'm more than positive is DeSales and Watterson. Watterson's 5-0. They just beat up on Harvest Prep. But my dude, and I'm not saying they would have won. My dude's son, Lil Juice, he got an injury, so he didn't get to play for Harvest Prep. That would have helped him out a lot more. But that game, I believe, is this week, and that'll be like the city game of the week, like throughout Central Ohio. But I'm going Watterson. They got Belisari. Belisari used to play for Ohio State. His son is the quarterback over there. He's like that.
Wow.
He's like that.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
Watterson
Okay.
won the state last year, and they got most of their people back. But I'm going Watterson by 2 touchdowns.
Well,
Belisari is
bet it
cold.
up.
So I'm more than
Well, bet it
positive
up.
that game is this week. I'm more than positive. And DeSales and Watterson hate each other. So you got Ryan Day's
Damn.
son going against Belisari, Ohio State. They
That's
can't.
crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
that's gonna be big.
yeah.
That's gonna be big. A lot of Ohio State legends gonna be in that game for sure.
Oh, definitely. And ooh, you know what sucks though? Like I said, I think that game, I'm more than positive Ryan Day won't be there because they play at Washington that Saturday. I just thought about
Okay.
that. I just thought about that. But yeah,
Yeah.
but like
And that's a game they can't take lightly neither.
no, absolutely not. Absolutely
They
not.
can't take Washington lightly.
Absolutely not.
For sure. Well, we'll be on the lookout for those, man. Big games coming this week. City League action going crazy, man. I got the standings and everything and all the scores they posted on the page. Make sure y'all check it out.
Yes,
Any
sir.
given podcast. Shout out to that boy Chandler, always
Good.
tapped in with the
Always.
high school football and on the scene. It's
Yes,
your boy
sir.
Midwest Smalley. That's what they call me. It's Any Given Podcast. Let's go.
Yes, sir.